There we go. We're going to talk about this in just a second. We're going to talk about this. What's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing, people? What's up, people? Oh, so nice to see you again. So nice to see you again. Yep. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. My weekly live stream. You guys know what it is. Welcome. So nice to see you again. So nice. Yeah, we're going to get into that. We have to talk about that dude. The dude. You know the dude. That guy. We got to talk about that guy. I have many thoughts on that guy, which we are going to get into in just a minute here. Oh, you guys. Yes. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all that. Yes. Tanya Pena. What's up, Tanya? Corin Alexis. How you doing? What's up, folks? Yes. Kasha Thornton. Hello, everyone. All right. I'll just wait another minute or so, let people kind of filter in. You know, I kind of just sprung it on you. Sprung this live stream on you, no warning. So I'll let people kind of trickle on in. Yes. There you go. Okay. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining me once again on this live stream. I know it's a busy week, you know. A lot of people have a lot going on right about now. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys making some time, joining me on my live stream so we can chat about stuff, you know. Okay, so let's see what to talk about. What would you like to talk about, guys? What would you like to talk about? Anything on your mind? Did something happen this week? Let's see. You like the crown? Well, this crown isn't about me. This crown is not about me, okay? It's about that guy. That dude. This crown is it's all about him. It's all about that dude. Okay, so I think JK might be the new king of pop. I think he just might be. Now hear me out. Let me make my argument. Let me make my case. So there's only a few people that could have done and represented in the way that JK did on the entire planet. You know, you guys can throw out some names that might have really represented and that performance in that way. I would say JK and maybe Rihanna are the only two that come to mind that could really capture the essence, capture that international, feeling the way that JK did. Feel free to throw out some names. There's a lot of artists out there but they chose him for a reason. They chose him for a reason. And I think it's because I think JK, I think he's the dude. I think he's that guy. I think he's the guy that people see as the international pop star, like the #1 international pop star. I think he's that. So, well, yeah, of course. Well, no, I'm talking about today. The only person that could represent like that today, Michael Jackson. Yeah, maybe, but Michael Jackson's no longer with us. Rest in peace, R.I.P. Michael Jackson. But the only people that I think that could really do that today is JK, maybe Lady Gaga, maybe Rihanna, Bruno Mars, maybe. But I think they made the right choice. I think JK is the new king. As the new king of pop worldwide. And so I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that, and it's kind of like, for me, watching, I've been watching BTS for a number of years now, and I've been watching JK from way back when. I saw the old videos, and watching JK from when he first started was kind of like watching, the movie The Lion King, where he's like a little cub, right? Like, when JK first started, he was the Lion King cub. And we've kind of watched him grow over the years. And now I think it's official. I think he is a full-grown male lion on full display, getting commanding respect from everybody. And so, I think JK is no longer Simba, the little cub. He's no longer Simba. I think JK is, he's full grown. He's a man now. He's a full grown male lion. And he's ready to take over. Taking over the pride. And it's pretty cool to see him grow up like this and perform on a huge international stage all by himself, and the music video was stunning. I mean, I got all kinds of feelings watching him do that. He's a man now. He's all grown up. The guys are super proud of him. I mean, I'm sure you guys think back to when JK was a little thing. And now he's that dude. He's the king. So yeah. What do you guys think? Right, yeah, the whale in the video, that was pretty clever. I don't know how much of that was intentional, but the whale in the music video, that's the first thing I thought. Yes, the whale. That was cute. JK, yeah. Well, just the fact that they chose him. They could have picked anybody to perform, and they chose him. I think says a lot. I think says a lot about how people view BTS, yes, but him in particular. I couldn't help but think, wow, so JK is the guy. He's the guy you think of now. He's the superstar that you want to perform with, and that you want to. I mean, that's the equivalent of like the Super Bowl. here in the United States, but like way bigger. You know, it's the freaking World Cup. And just like the Super Bowl here in the States, you want like the top person to perform, the hot of the hot to perform. And they chose him. They chose him. So that being said, I think the people have spoken, and JK is the new king. He's the new king. And it's kind of weird, man, because I've been saying for a while that BTS are in their prime. These are their prime years. And JK, literally, he's there. And now we're not going to see him for a while? Sad. Not to bring that up again, but it's just like, wow, the guy is on top of his game. You know, he's he's the most in demand artist maybe on the planet right now. You know? Where does he go from here? I don't know. I don't know, man. But all I can say is that I'm proud of the kid. I'm sorry. I'm proud of the man. And I just hope he keeps it going somehow. I want to see what he can do. I want to see where he can go as a solo artiste. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see I want to see what he can do by himself. Um, Obviously, I want BTS to do things as a group, but I'm curious to see what can this guy do. What can this guy do? I'm just curious now, and so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the old kid. Let me read some of your comments here. Yes. Yes. Oh, so proud. So proud of the Macne. What's up, June Sparks? Okay. So is JK having he's having a full album, solo album coming out, right? He's having a full solo album that's gonna release probably next year, right? That's gonna be cool. It's not just his voice, you guys. JK, he's got everything. JK has a certain strength in his presence. He's just a born leader. He's a born lead singer. You know, he's kind of tough not to look at. That's probably why he's the main vocalist. But it's not just what he does with his voice, but he just has a certain strength about him, a certain masculinity, a certain confidence when he's on stage, and he's just got it. He's got that thing. And I think a lot of people are starting to recognize that, and they want him. They kind of want him for, and he, they kind of want him for the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he looked so dope. He looked so good, and he did kind of remind me of Michael Jackson on some of those shots in the music video. With the white shirt and the dark pants and the way he was. It just kind of reminded me of some of Michael Jackson's music videos. And that's what kind of got me thinking, is he the new king? Is he the new king of pop? Could he be? Could be, man. Uh, well, right. You guys remember me saying that JK, I believe that JK has the perfect R&B voice. To where you put him on any song, it's gonna be hot. That's why all of his cover songs are so dope. He has kind of like Michael Jackson back in the 80s. You put Michael Jackson on any song, it's gonna be a hot song. Like how many guys remember? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, Michael Jackson was on that song, and it made it super hot, and it wasn't even his song. That's what I'm talking about. You put JK's voice on any song, and it's gonna be hot. I think a lot of people in the music industry are realizing that as well. That's why a lot of people want to collab with that kid. Because anything he does sounds awesome. What's with the crown? For those of you just tuning in, I'm talking about the new king of pop, who I believe is none other than the Golden Matinee. The Golden Matinee. You know, RM kind of saw it early on. He dubbed him the Golden Matinee. And I think the prophecy is complete. He is now the Lion King. He's that guy. He's now the Lion King. And he's so handsome. He's so handsome. With his bunny smile, you know, and he's got that, you know. Anyway, so that's mainly what I wanted to talk about right now is just how well he did on the opening ceremony performance, and especially the music video. I thought the music video was incredible, brilliant visuals. He looked fantastic. He was kind of the focal point of the entire video, and he carried the opening ceremony performance. He carried the music video. He's carrying everything. And little shy bunny JK doesn't seem to be having a problem with it at all. He's out there by himself on his own, carrying the world. JK is all grown up. He's not a boy anymore. He's a grown man. How does that make you feel? Yep. No, I didn't see those videos, Layla. I didn't see those. Didn't see those. Yes, remember when JK was auditioning? You remember those videos where JK was auditioning? You think of that, and then you look at him at the World Cup. Amazing. Wow. He's come a long way, that kid. He's come a long way. What? Julie! What's up, Julie? Julie, we were just talking about JK being the new king of pop, worldwide king. And I was just talking about how proud I am for him going from Simba, little tiny cub Simba, to now he's the Lion King. Flexing on everybody. That's what we're talking about, Julie. JK has always been the king. Yes and no. I feel like JK has just been like super talented for many, many years, like just undeniable talent. But I think he's finally developed into the man with the confidence to carry a show by himself and to represent on such a huge international stage on those broad shoulders of his. He's finally putting those muscles and those broad shoulders to good use. He's carrying the world like Atlas. So the question is, where does JK go from here? What does he do? What does he do? You know, I know he's probably not gonna. He has at least a year before does his military service. So what is JK gonna do in the next year or so? I think he's going to ride this wave. I think he's going to be in very, very high demand for collabs and appearances and performances of all types, of all kinds. You know, because like I said in my reaction a couple days ago, everybody's going to be talking about him. Who is that dude? Who was that dude? If you didn't know who JK was before, you're going to know about him now. And what does he do? What does he do? I don't know. I don't know. But if I'm in JK's corner, if I'm on his team, I'd be like, listen, JK is hot like fire right now. We need to keep this going. You know, he has another year or so before he does his military service. Let's make the most of this year. Let's really make the most of this year. And crank out them songs, crank out those projects, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. So that's a great lead in to his solo album, don't you think? So now when he releases his solo album, the demand is going to be even higher than it was before. Pretty clever, very clever. Cynthia Newman, you're just getting here. You're probably wondering why I am wearing a crown. But we're talking about JK. I would like him to do a duet with Jimin. That's what I want. JK, before you go, can you please do a duet with Jimin? Can you please? That's all I want for Christmas. I think you owe it. I think you owe it to the world, JK. I think you owe it to us. I want you and Jimin, and I want a music video. This is kind of like my Christmas list. I want a collab with Jimin and JK. I want there to be a music video. I want choreography. I want eye contact. I want lifts. I want all that. That's my wish list. That's my personal wish list. I want that. So JK, if you're listening, JK, can you collab with your boy Jimin? That would be dope. Yes, that's my wish list, guys. That's what I want. That's what I want. Right. Okay. Harry Styles. Yeah. Well, JK can collab with anyone. He has the ability to collab with anyone. He has that type of voice. JK can collab with males and females. He can collab with groups. It doesn't really matter. JK is so versatile. He can collab with anyone. So it's, what? JK and V have never sang a song together? You mean as just the two of them? I mean, that's pretty dope. I mean, you can't really. JK and V, no complaints there. That would be amazing. But really, the whole vocal line, the all four guys. I was just watching. I'm still watching the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself final concert in Seoul. I'm still getting through that. And it's such an emotional performance. But when they sang The Truth Untold, the four dudes, jeez. It's probably the sweetest and most beautiful thing I've ever heard is listening to those four guys sing together. They have such chemistry. Their voices, complement each other so well. And I just love the vocal line. All those guys. They just sound so good. And they sang The Truth Untold right after V's solo of Singularity. It's amazing. Yeah. I did get emotional though. The Truth Untold, that is a tough song to listen to, guys, when you're in a certain place. You know what I'm saying? That is a hard song to listen to. I listened to it for you guys, doing my reaction. But that song is, yeah. You guys probably saw my face. It was rough. What? Right, yeah. I still say that V is probably the only artist I can think of that can get an applause just by opening his eyes. I don't think I've ever seen that before. How many people get an applause and people go start screaming just when he opens his eyes? I've never seen that. I'm talking about the Singularity performance that he does. That's what I'm talking about. What? Oh, right. I am a fan of IU. Yes, indeed. JK and IU, that would be awesome. Well, IU interviewed J-Hope when J-Hope released his solo album. I hope she gets a chance to interview the rest of the guys, but particularly JK, because she sang with J-Hope, which was amazing. I would love for IU to sing one of JK's songs, and then JK chime in, and then they start singing together. Wouldn't that be amazing? MED. Thank you for the dancing sticker there. MED, I don't recognize you. Are you new? Are you new to my live stream? Well, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. On a side note, I just saw that Jin is supposed to leave in December 13th. Yeah, I heard that too, Julie. I heard that too, Julie. Yep. Yeah, Jin is kind of doing his farewell tour. He's doing a lot of stuff, you know. He's on a lot of shows. He's doing a lot of interviews, and I just started watching that show with the alcohol thing. Yeah, I just watched episode one yesterday. I'm gonna post that on Patreon later on. So he's making a lot of appearances. So yeah, Jin is kind of giving us as much content as possible before he leaves. Jin! Oh my gosh. Man. Wow. I know when Jin actually goes and he actually leaves for his service, man. That's gonna be a moment. That's gonna, people are gonna be thinking about him, worrying about him, wondering what he's doing, how he's doing. You know, a lot of people. I'm one of them. I'm gonna be wondering, Jin, how you doing, buddy? You know, are you okay? Are they treating you well? Is it tough on you? Are you nervous? I mean, how you just there's gonna be so many thoughts on just how Jin is doing, and we won't know anything. We won't know anything. So yeah. Yes, Jin. Uh, they provide updates for idols in the military. Who's they? Who's they provide updates? The military does? What does that mean? Does that mean, like, what does that mean? Is there a guy that comes out and says, "Yeah, Jin's doing great. You know, he ate fried rice and eggs the other day. He uh, he did a couple push-ups. He's sleeping." Is there like how does that work? Apparently, after training, he'll be deployed to a frontline unit. That sounds kind of scary. What's a frontline unit? Oh, they get their phones? Is Jin gonna be tweeting or whatever? Man, is he allowed to go on Weverse and do a live stream? No, he probably is not allowed to do that. They wouldn't let him do that. That'd be hilarious. Imagine Jin being able to go live every once in a while. That'd be kind of cool. But I doubt they'd let them do that though. Pre-training stuff. It all sounds so scary. Oh well. Oh well. I'm still gonna be worried about him. I'm still gonna be thinking about him. What? Oh my god. Let's talk about JK only. Only? Really? Only? Oh, and I saw that there's a new Run BTS episode that just came out like yesterday. Yes, I am going to watch that. Yes, I will. Bangtan. What's that? What's that? Oh, Amy just sent me this thing here. It says, hello, this is your BTS fan club manager. We have a variety of content planned for the promotions for RM's solo album, Indigo. And we would like to invite ARMY, who love and adore our artists, to participate in one of the events, a small performance video recording that engages closely with the audience. If you wish to participate in the content recording, please check the details below on how to apply for the event. This is for RM's album? Whoa. Recording time December 5th, Monday. Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. Are you doing that? Are you doing that? No, I'm not going to read the whole announcement. I think Amy just sent me a screenshot of like the very beginning of it. Well, that's interesting. Only 200 people get to attend? Wow. And I'm assuming it's in Korea, right? Is it in Korea? It's in Seoul. I probably won't be able to make that. But wow, what an amazing treat that is. Jeez. No phones, no army bombs allowed. Well, good for RM. I can't wait to hear RM's album. I can't wait to hear all the guys' albums. You know? You have to have an army membership. A solo stand. Is there a solo stand in the chat? No minors allowed. Okay. So let me get this straight. So 200 people are going to attend a recording of RM. Is RM going to be there? And he's going to perform in front of 200 people? Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm reading? Wow. Okay. If Jimin does one of those, I'll have to find a way to get there. I'll have to find a way to get there. I'm letting you guys know in advance. If Jimin has something similar to that, I'm going to have to find a way. You know? Come on, Jimin. Come on, Jimin. I need you to have one of those as well. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm getting excited just thinking about that possibility. You can't buy tickets, you apply. It's random raffle. Listen, Julie, sometimes if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and things will just happen, okay? Things will just happen. That's what I believe. Because I've got a golden ticket. That's exactly what it would be like. Ah, yeah, it's kind of like Willy Wonka and the five golden tickets. Oh man, starts. I probably would be the only guy in the audience out of 200 people, but it's random, so maybe not. What? Bad Mama Jamma, what's up? What are we talking about? What are we talking about right now? You know how it bees. We just talk about random stuff that comes to my head. But mainly, we were talking about JK's performance at the opening ceremony and the music video, and how I think JK is the new king of pop. That's where the conversation started, anyway. Jimin has the most male fans. You mean compared to the rest of the guys? I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, people still give me a hard time about my affection towards Jimin. What's the big deal? Oh yeah, people accuse me and say that I'm this and that. I don't get it. Why can't I like Jimin? Why do people have to judge? Why do people have to assume? Why can't I just like Jimin? Why does that have to be a thing? The Jimin effect. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it was kind of funny. A few days ago, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but on my Instagram, you can guys go check me out. It's just dt.parker. That's my Instagram. Go follow me. But one of my friends, Carter, you guys might have saw him. I was in the living room, and we were watching a BTS concert on the TV. Did you guys see that? And my friend Carter was bopping along. He's a big BTS fan as well. Thank you, Julie. That's my Instagram right there, guys. Oh, Eco Sugar. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hello, BTS forever. Thank you so much. Anyway, so his bias is JK, and my bias is Jimin, and we were just in a friendly way just comparing dudes. He was saying what he loved about JK and why JK is his bias, and I was talking about why Jimin is my bias and all the great things about Jimin. And so I mean, what he was saying about JK was not wrong. Like I mean, what he liked about JK is the same thing I like, and what most people like about JK. But he said that there's just something about JK's strength, and I was kind of mentioning that earlier in the live stream. He just has this really strong masculine presence, and he is charming at the same time, and he has this quiet confidence that it kind of exudes. That's underneath. That's along with his amazing versatile talent that he has, his ability to sing, to dance. He's just so talented. But there's something about him. There's a certain presence about him. That's probably why he's the main vocal and he's usually the front guy of BTS, because he just has this quality, and he's had it since he was a little kid. And so that's what he was saying about why he's so attracted to JK, and why JK has this kind of magnetism about him. And that's true. That's true about JK. That's the reason why I like JK as well. You guys probably remember my first reaction to BTS. Mic drop. That was my very first time seeing BTS. And who was the guy that I noticed from the very beginning? It was JK. So yeah, he does have that thing about him. He has that presence. He has that confidence. That quiet confidence. You know what I'm saying? And then I was explaining why I love Jimin. It's because Jimin's probably the most beautiful human I've ever seen. Not just his look, his attractiveness, but the way he moves, his body control, and the way he's able to make everything look pretty and beautiful with his hands, with his hips, with his, he's just probably the most beautiful human I've ever seen. Male or female, he's the most beautiful human I've ever seen. And so to me, Jimin is hard not to look at because he's just so beautiful. Jimin is like a work of art. He's like a work of art, or some beautiful part of nature that you just stare at, like a waterfall or a sunset or something beautiful like that, where you just look at it. You know what I mean? So yeah, Jimin is a beautiful human being. Yeah, in every way imaginable. He has pretty everything. He has pretty hair. He has a pretty face. He has pretty lips. He has a pretty smile. He has pretty legs. He has pretty hands. He has pretty feet. Jimin was just made to be pretty. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I look at Jimin like I look at a beautiful work of art in a museum. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, that is stunning. You know what I'm saying? JK is kind of like looking at a beautiful animal on the Discovery Channel, like a lion, and you just look at him and you're like, wow, that's a beautiful animal right there. Wow, he's okay. Now I'm just talking nonsense. You get what I'm trying to say. But the point is, whatever floats your boat, people. Whoever does it for you. Julie has a big crush on V. I ain't mad at you, Julie. I know exactly why you like V. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to figure out. But Suga was actually my original bias. For those of you who don't know, Suga was my original bias because I thought he was dope. I thought he was cool. He was that cool dude. He played basketball. He was a great rapper. He kind of had that swag, that energy. Yeah, Suga was awesome. And so Suga was my original bias. I'm like, I like that guy. But then Jimin comes along. Y'all know. But, and I've said this many times before, all of the guys, all 6 other members besides Jimin, are my bias wreckers, because any one of them can wreck you at any time. It just depends on what you're watching. You could be totally into this one guy. You could be a JK bias, a V bias, and then you'll see a performance by one of the other dudes, and you'll be like, wow, damn. Wow. That's why I said any one of them can wreck you at any time. It really just depends on what you're watching and what they're doing. Xandria. I've changed so many times. I've decided I'm OT7. But I will say I'm pretty loyal to Jimin. I'm loyal to Jimin though, you know. I be watching JK sometimes. I'm like, oh wow, what a man, what a man, what a man. And I say that with RM, V. You guys seen me gush over V at some of his performances. Hot damn. Yep, but I'm still loyal to Jimin. Jimin's my guy. Every time I see him, I get all, he's my dude. It's kind of like, when you have, your main. I call it a main chick, but you can call it your main guy, whatever you want to call it. When you're in love, when you're in love with a girl and she's your everything and she's beautiful and you just are completely in love with this girl, but then she has like six really hot friends. And then she brings her six hot friends over for some girl thing and they're all hot. And you're just like, "Oh wow, your hot friends over there. Huh, look at that." And you guys are doing each other's toenails. That's fine. And your guys are tanning out by the pool. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But you're still loyal. But it doesn't matter how hot they are. It doesn't matter how hot the six friends are. You're in love with your one. Okay? That's how it is with Jimin. Jimin's my guy. I'm in love with Jimin. I don't care how hot the other guys are. It doesn't matter. You know. How about that? How about that equivalence? Did I nail it? Did I nail it with that one? Right, exactly. Uh, I'm always trying to explain myself to you guys. Amy, that's how you are with Tay? Okay. So Tay's your guy? You're loyal to Tay, really? Yeah, that's okay. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. You don't need to choose. You don't have to keep bouncing around, and switching your biases. You don't have to switch. There's no need to switch. I'm about loyalty. That's just me. I'm loyal to my guy, and I'm not trying to switch. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. Some of you guys are in love with all seven. You guys believe in having multiple husbands at a time. Do you, boo? If you can have seven husbands, that's amazing. I know that's a thing. Somebody's in love with Bang PD. Okay. Hey, everybody's different. Whatever floats your boat, boo. Oh, I love that. River Phoenix. Interesting name. I want JK only. I have great taste. Wow. Okay. Well, you're not wrong. You do have great taste. JK is awesome. Oh my God. Oh, that's impossible. You can't ask me what my favorite BTS song is. That's too hard. Explain that. Your bias is JK, but you want to marry Jimin? Okay, explain that. Explain that. I don't understand that. What? I don't understand. Cynthia, your bias is Yoongi, but you want to marry Namjoon. What does that mean? What? Someone explain. Julie, okay, you're in on it too. Your bias is V, I know that, but you want to marry Yoongi. Why? Explain. Why? What is that? How does that happen? What does that mean? I'm just trying to learn what that means. Sunny says my bias is JK and I want to marry JK. That makes sense. I don't get it. Can someone explain to me what that means? How you can have a bias for one guy and want to marry another guy? Can you explain? No one's explaining. Oh, I get it. I think I understand. I think I understand. You guys. So there's husband material, and then there's the guy that the other guy. I get it. I get it. Okay. I get it. Well, I learned something. I didn't know that was a phenomenon. Okay, okay, I learned something about army. Apparently, some army has a bias, but then they want to marry another guy in the okay. Interesting. This is fascinating. Fascinating, I tell you. I've heard about this. I've heard about this dual mating strategy that some people have. It's fascinating. Wait, which guy am I? Now I'm going to wonder. Now, if I ever get married, I'm going to wonder, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I the husband dude, but you're secretly fantasizing about Julio over there? Is that what's going on? Oh, ho, ho. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh man. So hey fellas, if you're watching, hey all the guys out there, are you reading this? So which guy are you? You need to figure out which guy you are. And I know a lot of you guys are married. Are your husbands in the room right now? Hey husbands, you might want to come over and take a look at this. Or not, whatever. Okay, this is wonderful. Stephanie, your husband's at work? Stephanie, your husband's at work? So your husband is your husband, but who's your bias in life? Do you have a bias somewhere in your neighborhood? Do you have a bias? You know what I'm talking about. Interesting. Well, how did we get here? I told you every time my live streams, usually towards the end of the live stream, it starts going off the rails. You guys are you guys know how this works for those of you who've been around a long time. This is what happens. The live stream always starts to go off the rails the last 10 to 15 minutes. Every single time. I'll try to keep it together. I'll try to keep order. What? And Julie has to say nam titties. Nam titties. Okay. Thank you, Julie, for that. That was very nice. Right. So in other words, like RM is like a husband type. Can we all agree that RM is the husband type? What do you think? Jin, he's the husband. Uh okay. Oh, I see your super chat, Corin. Corin Alexis, your main bias, husband material, other bias, side piece. I see. So you're so there's your husband material and then your side piece. That's awesome. I get it. I get it. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, what's J Hope? Is J Hope, is he husband material? What's J Hope? I would think J Hope would be. What would J Hope be? J Hope is boyfriend? Oh, that's cute. Hobie is hubby material. You think so, Amy? Oh no, Julie. Hobie is in the middle? Oh, that's a horrible place to be. He's somewhere in between the main dude and the side piece? Is that the friend zone? Is Hobie in the friend zone? Oh, Hobie. Well, for Julie anyway. Not for everybody, but for Julie, Hobie's in the friend zone? Oh, come on. No, J-Hope. He's your platonic friend, not the platonic friend. Okay. I get it. I get it. Wow, it seems to be a common thing here. J-Hope is the platonic best friend. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So, Corin, you were missing somebody. You need your main guy, your side piece, and your platonic friend. Your guy friend. You need 3 dudes. Now I'm getting it. This is fascinating stuff, ladies. This is fascinating. All right. Xandria, exactly. J-Hope is Ducky? He's Ducky? Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Lastly, guys, let's hear it. Who's like the main side dude? Who is the side dude of BTS? Let's hear it. Come on. Who's the side dude? Who's the dude on Tinder you're matching with? The BTS Tinder. Who you're matching with? JK, V, Yoongi, JK, Jin. Way to go, Zandria. Way to hook up with Jin on the side. Where's Jimin? No, there's Jimin. Okay, we got some Jimin in there. We got some Jimin in there. There we go. There we go. A lot of V's. A lot of V's. A lot of V's and JK's. All right. So the lesson here is, guys, for all of you husbands out there, do not let the V's and the JK's of the world anywhere near your woman, okay? Because she's feeling some type of way. She might not always tell you, fellas, but she's feeling some type of way for the V's and the JK's of the world. All right? No, ain't no V's or JK's coming around my situation. No. If I'm in a relationship and a V comes around, nah, V. Nope. No. JK, no. Turn around. Nope. No. And you too, Jimin. You too, Jimin. Not even you, Jimin. Just dangerous. Just dangerous. Okay. Well, this is fascinating, guys. I really appreciate you explaining this valuable piece of information. Oh man. So who am I? I don't know. I'm just gonna try and be all three. I'm gonna be every dude. How about that? I want to be the husband type and the side piece and the platonic friend dude. I'm gonna find a way to be all three. All right? I'm gonna be all three. Right. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna be a JK and V Jimin type thing on one day, and then I'll switch it up. I'll be RM. I'll be Jin. I'll be J-Hope on another day. I'll be all of them. I can be all that. The problem is you don't know which one your woman wants. That's why you have to have really good communication, guys. Because if you mess around and act like the wrong one that your girl's not in the mood for, that's it. No, I don't want a JK right now. I don't want a JK right now. I want hubby. I want RM. I want hubby love. I'm not in the mood for V right now. Not in the mood for V. Make sure you get it right, guys. Don't get it wrong. Okay. All right, that's enough of that. We had some fun, didn't we? We had a little bit of fun. Anyway, for all of you guys out there with loving husbands, probably laying next to you as we speak, shame on your thoughts as we speak. Shame on them. I'm just kidding. Anyway, thanks for joining my live stream, guys. You're a lot of fun. Happy Thanksgiving to all. And I will check y'all next time. Bye.